I've been stressing a lot lately about this mask. See, it was a gift from a friend to use on a previous horror project I rightfully abandoned because it was some real Johnny-come-lately Slenderverse garbage, but it meant a lot to me that this friend made it for me, and I always kept it in mind to use it for a future project. But now I'm torn, because I know the comparisons this mask will invite to every single spooky, creepypasta narrator out there, so I decided to take some time to reflect to see if I could justify its use and decide, well, just why I was so attached to it. I came up with a few things. Firstly, I am very much a fledgling horror writer. I've been writing comedy and trying to be funny for as long as I can remember, but I've kinda awkwardly fuck-stumbled into horror, and as such, I am a bit worried. So maybe this mask is to separate myself from my previous work, or maybe it's my admission to the world that I'm a comedian in this world of horror, and I want you all to be aware of that in case I suck at this. In the end, what it really boils down to is what ashcan horror means to me. In any other genre of horror, the horror ends. There's a big kill or a jump scare, and it's over. And you get some degree of satisfaction out of that money shot. And that really is the best term I can come up with for it. But in real life, horror and misery don't just end. We've all experienced it to some degree, and for the most part, there comes a point where you're just expected to put on a smile and go back to fucking work. There is a creeping horror to everyday life that we all kind of just have to smile at. I'm not wearing this mask to stand out. I mean, that's for sure. It's not a secret identity or anything like that either. I'm Alan. You can hear me on UCA telling dick and poop jokes. It's not intended as a parody of all the masked creepypasta narrators either. Trust me, if I wanted to do that, I could, and it would be funny as fuck, but I mean, I don't know. I don't really have a definitive answer or justification for it, but for now, the mask stays when I need to speak to you guys directly outside of one of my stories. Oh, and speaking of which, Chamber 6, March 31st.